Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you do not know, what was this? My name is Ollie and today's video we are talking about being confident. We're talking about my kind of 5-step guide, increasing your confidence, being more confident, confidence in general, just how to use confidence, because I get like DMs and questions which are like, hey, how are you so confident? Or,
hi, how can I be more confident?
I do feel a lot more confident than I used to be with these 5 steps which I'm about to talk you through, and let's get on with the video. So I have a list on my phone. This list has been there for a hot minute, and this is genuinely what I kind of thought would make me more confident when I wanted to become more confident on social media and in life in general. I feel like confidence, before we get into that, is something which you can pretend to have until you have it. Because I feel like it's something where you can only have it once you pretended to have it and you realise you have it. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to become more confident, and there's people you can talk to become more confident. Like, I am no confidence specialist, I am no confidant, but this is just what I did and it worked a lot. Although it's only like 5 steps, it's not like a 5-minute thing, it's like a journey. It's not just an overnight quick fix, if I'm honest. This is how I did it, in a journey. Step number 1 is stop looking and comparing yourself to other people, because that will knock your confidence. Every time you compare yourself to someone else, you are knocking your confidence and your self-worth. Because if I looked at, like, say, Kylie Jenner every day and compared myself to Kylie Jenner, I'd probably feel a bit rubbish. I'm not like a 21-year-old billionaire. I'm not part of the Kardashians. I've not got anything like Kylie Jenner has, okay, apart from lungs. Do you know what I mean? So if I sat every day and compared myself to someone like Kylie Jenner, I'd probably feel pretty rubbish about myself. Whereas I can only compare myself to me yesterday. I'm currently reading Stephen Bartlett's books, Happy Sexy Millionaire. Really, really good book. Highly, highly recommend it. There's a quote in it, and it's talking about comparing yourself to people. And it says in it, the only comparison you can do is you yesterday versus you today. Like, that's the only comparison your mind should do. So you can only compare yourself to how you were yesterday or a month ago. It's fair game, that, because you can compare yourself to you because you're you. Science. Once you stop comparing yourself to other people and like measuring where you should be on other people and on yourself, you realise there is no should be there or should have this. Like you just do you when you stop comparing yourself to other people, because all you can do is you. And once you get your head around that, you can like scroll through Instagram and not be like, oh, I wish I had that body, or I wish I had that relationship or whatever. I think that really helped my competency thing, because it's like, well, I'm happy for you that you've got that, and I will work on what I want to work on and get what I want to get. So does step 1 make sense there? I feel like it does. And you may be like, why does that help you being confident by that? And it's just, once you're aware of you can only compete with yourself, you don't compare yourself to anyone else, so you don't knock your confidence by being like, oh, I'm not like them, I'm inferior, is it that word? Or they're superior, because you don't see people as above or below. You just see people on a playing level field and you're all just equal, and then you become more confident because you realise everyone around you is equal as well, so there's no need to be unconfident in front of certain people. Step number 2 is take care of your body, and by this I don't mean like go to a gym every day, get abs, get the big booty, get big arms and legs. By that I mean just take care of your body. So that's like buy what you eat, go on a walk, go to a gym if you want, do the abs or whatever, but like just take care of your body, because I feel like confidence as well comes a lot from body image. I feel like from what I hear from people and what I feel, most confidence issues come from body image. So I feel like if you just take care of your body, then you'll feel better about your body and you'll realise like, okay, my body can do all this, my body can go on walks, and I'm grateful for that. So I feel like as well, when you take care of your body, you become more grateful for your body, and then you're not insecure by it because you're so grateful by it. I keep doing like things like this, and it's because like everything like interlinks and like swings around, and it's a circle of life. It's a circle of confidence. Just trust me. Like, take care of your body. You'll then appreciate your body, and you'll learn not to be insecure about your body because you're so grateful for it. But then you become confident within your body, and you'll hold yourself more confident, like your posture. Like, people always say like, if you sit down and you crunch like this, like you don't look confident. But I feel like once you become more confident in your body, you like hold yourself higher. As like silly as all this sound, it is actually true. So just like bear with me, yeah. I don't know if it's as well like the endorphins that exercise releases that makes you more positive and confident. But that's another thing. I feel like confidence comes from as well positivity, which I'll get onto that later, but as well exercising. That creates very positive vibes, and like, but with looking after your body, you also have to look after your mind, and looking after your body does really help your mind, but you also need to talk to your mind nicely and look at yourself and say nice things. Like when I say look after your mind, I mean like look in the mirror, compliment yourself. Like, do you know when you sit in your head all day and you're just like, oh, I wish I looked like this, or I wish I lost a stone, or I wish I could gain a stone, or I wish I had blue eyes, or whatever. Like you're pointing out all like the negatives and flaws within yourself, and that's obviously going to knock your confidence. It's like if a bully came up to you and said it would knock your confidence. Well, like you're knocking your own confidence. If you catch yourself every time you're being negative towards yourself and twist it on its head and be positive about yourself and be like, you know what, I don't wish I didn't have freckles, I love my freckles. It like just changes your mindset and like the way you speak. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. It like changes the way you like talk to yourself and look at yourself and like actually perceive yourself, and then you become more confident because you're building your own confidence by loving yourself. I feel like once you love yourself, you gain so much confidence because you're confident in who you are, you know who you are, you love who you are. People's opinions don't matter because validation is coming from yourself, so you're confident within yourself because you validate yourself. Step number 4, which ties into number 3, but it is also number 4, is like talk to yourself, like journal, practice gratitude, be grateful. It sounds ridiculous, and every time I say this, I feel like people can be like, you're insane. Genuinely, this is something I do, well, did all the time, now not so much, but did all the time, and I always tell my friends to do this when they're struggling with confidence and stuff. Literally look in the mirror every morning, every night, whenever you look in the mirror, look and either tell yourself I love you or just compliment yourself, and do it. If you do it every time, you're looking at yourself and you are telling yourself I love you, or like, oh, your hair looks nice. It almost feels like a stranger is saying it, or like a friend is saying it, because you're like looking at yourself and saying it, and it's like the reflection is saying it to you. I don't know if this is me being insane, but genuinely it works, and I recommend trying it if you ever feel like you need an extra boost of love. Like, you have to have self-love, you have to have gratitude in order to have confidence. I mean, that might not be true, but it's just what worked for me. But yeah, talk to yourself, journal every night. You don't have to do it every night, if you do it once a week, do it whenever you feel like it. Just write down what you love about yourself, write down what you're grateful for, write down things like that. I feel like this is also more of like a how to love yourself video. Once you got that nailed down and like you actually do love yourself, like who you are and you're confident in who you are, then you actually have to be confident out in the world. I mean, like, it's okay being confident in your own head and loving yourself. Put confidence into life. So it's like walking into a job interview and having confidence. It's like walking into school and having confidence. Standing up on a stage and talking to people. It's actually putting the confidence and self-love into play now. And like, I feel like with that, you just have to like push yourself off a cliff and just do it. And as well, like facing fears. So like, say you had a fear of like height, force yourself to climb a mountain, or force yourself to go on like a big, like the London Eye thing, because that is tall, like, trust me. Face your fears and you become more confident in that as well, because you realise what you're scared of, you can overcome and empower. Like, once you like face your fears, you realise that you have the power and that is like you are in control, and like the scariest things such as like height isn't that scary because you've just been to a really high point and you were perfectly fine. I feel like confidence works like that as well, where it's like you do something which you're not confident in doing, you do it and you realise, oh, that was fine. And I feel like the more you do that, the more confident you become in doing things you're not confident in doing. That applies to literally everything, whether it's like talking on a stage, presentations, interviews, like whatever. Once you do it once, twice, realise I've got the confidence to do that because I know what I'm doing, I know I'm doing it for me. Like, and to be fair, you probably could skip step 1 to 4 and just force yourself to do something, but I do feel like it's a lot easier once you've done the mind work of steps 1 to 4. Genuinely, the steps are simple. I mean, you need to put in the work for the steps, and like they're like a journey kind of thing. Like, trust me, as well, confidence isn't something which is always at 100%. Like, it dips. Like, I can wake up and like not feel your best, and you're like, you know what, I'm not that confident today, but you get on with whatever you need to because you've done steps 1 to 4, so it works. That is kind of confidence and my 5-step guide on becoming confident and being confident within yourself. Like I say, it's not easy, it's a journey, it's an emotional journey, it's a self-love journey, and then you become a confident bit. That worked for me, and if it works for you, that's amazing. If you want more, if you want to talk more, DM me, whatever. I love a good chit chat. So for now, that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash a like button and subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss another video from me, and I will see you very soon with another video. Thank you.